Hello, hello. My bad. What did I start doing? I walked away for like a second, and I was like, oh man, the stream should be on soon. And then I came back, and it was already done, and I was like, oh well, shoot. Let me go set the timer right. What's good, Chris? Nice to see you so bright and early. Let me just maneuver all this stuff. Woo! All right, friends. If I give you guys one piece of advice,
Front.
who's that? Oh, where? Want your soda back? This your soda?
Oh yeah. They literally fucking I go. She goes she's like, yeah, fucking our system literally just shut down like 5 minutes ago or whatever. And then she was like, we closed or our farm is closed in like 10 minutes. I don't think they're gonna come back up or whatever. And I was like, well,
Sounds like someone who didn't want to help.
yeah.
That's what I would tell you if I didn't want to help you.
That's what I'm saying. I was just like, cool, you could just say you don't want to motherfucker, you feel me? Yeah. Oh, you're going live soon.
Huh?
You're going live soon.
I'm already live. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you're live.
Oh. What up, yo?
Alright.
What do I?
You can go as normal. You can still vacuum all that stuff, yeah. I'm just closing the door. Yeah. I guess. And the counter, this yours? This little Bop It thing? It's not mine.
No, I think it's your daughter's.
I never bought it.
Yeah, Theo was just telling me that her grandmother bought it for her.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Alright.
That was my little brother. Anyways, I have a little bit of advice for you, Chris. The rest of y'all out there. Don't get fat, you know. Because then it takes too long to get back to normal. And I know what you're thinking. I didn't plan on getting fat. Neither did I. But one day it just sneaks up on you. One day you're wearing pants that are 3 times bigger than the pants that you had on. You're going to the gym with my brother. I was in the gym mad consistently for like 6 years. And then I didn't go for like 2 years and I came out fat, you know what I mean? So now I've been trying to get back to where I was skinny. Because now that I'm fat, I got heartburn all the time. I'm tired all the time. I'm fat. Yeah. So, heed my warning. How big did you get, Chris? Like, what was your lightest weight, quote unquote, or your average, compared to where you got to? It was in the first bit. These noodles are rewilding. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I let it sit here too long, and so it's not. It's like bland. But I had all protein today, no carbs. Pause. When you're at 17 doesn't matter, because when I was 17 I was 163 pounds. I don't know what happens. We just don't eat when we're like teens. Your weight went up to 197. So I was 163 pounds when I joined the Navy, and then I was 177 when I graduated boot camp. Now, I know when I started working out, I was 225 to 230, and now I'm like 272. I've been losing weight. I was 283. Nah, because when I was 14, my weight was 98. How tall are you? Also, what's good, croissant? I didn't mean to like skip past your message. I didn't skip your message. I read it. Five, 6. You know what's funny? One of my old coworkers texted me the other day, and they asked me how tall I was, and I said, "Oh, I'm 6 foot." Right? And she texted me back like, "You're a liar. You're not 6 foot." Okay. I guess you're right. You know my height, right? That's why you asked me. And so then I hopped on the scale to kind of like go give her, like go tell my height or whatever, or not hopped on the scale, but like went to go like check my height. And my height turns out it could be also because I'm fat. It could be weighing myself down. But I am not 6 foot. I am like 5'11.87, which is not 6 feet. I'm 13 centimeters away from being 6 foot. And I gotta live with that. Now I know I'm a liar. You know what I mean? Oh, brother is taller than me too. I don't know what it is, but I feel like the little brothers always get all the nutrition. You know what I mean? And I just end up being the biggest kid of all the other kids. I can't even look at you the same now. Please, I'm sorry. You're just as surprised and shocked as I am. I was so hurt about it. Talk about emotional. I don't think I'll ever recover from that damage. All right. We got a couple hours, not a couple hours, like more than a couple hours on me in today for this gameplay. I took a nap so I could be better equipped to sleep tonight, and Madison let me turn the AC on. So we're really doing good. Feels good. I'm the only person that's 6 feet in the family. Don Dada. Oh. Alright, that's my little brother. In a couple hours when I get my bro gets back from work, we're gonna go to the gym. Where'd you guys hitting today? Speaking of the gym too, I did leg day last week, right? In my leg day session last week, I was supposed to do 240 on squats, and I tried to do 240 on the squats. Not for like 3 hours though. Word. I tried to do 340 or 240 on the squats, and I was like, wow, 240. I don't want to do the math for 240. So I threw up 275 on the squats. Because that was easier to calculate because it's just 245s and, you add the 75. Or the 245s and then you add a 50 or 225s. So I was doing 275. And then I was like, wow, 275 is really light. Let me just go up to 315. And then I went to go do 315 and I was like, wow. 315 is definitely lighter than I remember. And I didn't have anybody with me to like spot me because I was like, maybe I'm just tripping. Maybe this isn't actually 315 and I got some fake weights on it or something like that. But I was kind of like, I want to go back. I want to see if I can still do 405 because it shouldn't be that hard. But I don't know. The way those 315s were holding meant that made me feel like my weight. It's probably because I'm fat and my legs are used to holding up like 280 pounds all day. That when I went to go squat 315, my fat butt just was like, "Hey man, ain't nothing to it." So that's probably what happened. I walk around 280 anyway, so it was like 315 is nothing.
It is. It's another one. Foul.
Did I not do this part yet? I kind of remember this, and I kind of don't. Okay. There was a... What am I looking for? Did I get the other thing? There should be a, Where is that? Oh, right there. That is crazy.
That was the last one.
We're doing cardio 15 minutes of the treadmill, then we're doing planks and pull-ups. What's your split? Well, what's your usual split consist of? Oh wait, no, this is the right way.
I bet this'll lead out.
So I was in there longer than I needed to be the whole time, but
Turn back AC. Guess the gods aren't welcome here.
he's never been to the gym, so I'm trying to work him up before we do weights.
There.
I feel like when I started lifting, going to the gym to do weights was the only reason I wanted to go to the gym. But I get you. I see where you're coming from. Because the gym can be intimidating. That's why I always went at like first thing in the morning. I was waking up at like I was going to the gym at like 5 in the morning because I didn't want people to know I was going to the gym, just in case I stopped going to the gym because I was fat, or not fat. I was super skinny, and then all of a sudden everybody found out that I was going to the gym. Like my chief would find out that I would go to the gym because another chief saw me at the gym at like 5 in the morning.
He is. I hope he remembers us.
There's a lot going on. I can reminisce all day.
How's it going,
He
Charlie?
can't do push-ups, so I'm not having him spot me.
What
I
is
see.
that name?
That's your problem
So he told
too.
me what?
Never lift more than you need a spot for. You know what I mean? You should always be able to lift enough that
Well, it
you
sounded like my headache.
are always able to get the weight off of you. In my opinion, you know what I mean?
Right side.
Like whether I have a spotter or not, I always look like I'm lifting for myself. I mean, yeah. Like, I don't know. I remember one time with that mentality, I think is what like allowed me to like spot myself for 315. I did not do that. I was like I can bench 100, but I'm trying to do 125. What is 125? 225s is 95. The easiest way to do that, right? Hear me out, and just bear with me for a second. Titan days, okay? Long story short, Titan days are what I did for this workout, and like this whole made up thing. And basically, you would do you switch your workout routine. You're gonna do chest. Is it chest, arms? What is it? Chest, arms, legs, shoulders, back. Then you have 2 days off. And on every single one of those days, you're doing 500 reps of that thing. For example, you're doing 500 reps of chest. And that comprises of like your bench pressing, your whatever. Either way, and you're doing 5 workouts. And every workout that you're doing is going to consist of 25 reps of, or 4 sets of 25. Right? So like, for example, when you're doing like bench press, you just bench the bar, you hit 25 times, you know what I mean? And then you do that 4 times, and then the next week, you add on 5 pounds. Okay? And so you're just going up 5 pounds every week up until you get to the weight that you're like, you used to be at, or even significantly less, or the weight that you want to get to, because you've been going up 5 pounds every single week and you did not stop until you hit 100 reps with that one workout. And you were just, I don't know, you just put on so much size so fast. That's how I got to, I got to start lifting 225 in a month from when I started.
I think I should be helping.
Also, I think I was like, I wouldn't do it if I were you. Back in my youth, I was kind of crazy when it came to like fitness.
Father, she is here. It's so good to see you again. I knew you weren't dead.
Hello.
Oh, can you bring a head back to life?
I'm not sure I understand what... Wait. Where did you get those? The arrows. Give them to me, now.
They were a gift.
Do as she says, boy.
Weren't they from the
These
dwarf?
arrows are dangerous. They're wicked. You find any more, you destroy them, understand? Do you understand? Say it!
I understand. If I see them, I'll destroy them.
It's all I ask. Forgive me. Please, take my arrows in their place.
When while I was working out, David Goggins was my role model. So when it came to lifting, I applied the same things he did to cardio to working out. You can
What's
ask my
this
little
about
brother. I
him?
took him with me as soon as I got out of prison. And oh my gosh.
Do you have any idea who this is? Did you kill him?
At his request. He claimed you could revive him.
Me? Are you sure you heard him right?
Please?
Those arrows can kill that immortal
Take him
guy.
to the table. Pamela. It's been a long
Who
time
gave us the
since
arrows?
I've
Wasn't it the
practiced
dwarf?
old magic. Hold him there. Let's have a look. Well, thankfully his head hasn't decayed much and his brain is still intact. Nice clean cut. Cutting off his head of all people. I sure hope you know what you're doing. Now, hold his head under the water and don't let go. I mean it.
Hold his head under the water and don't let go.
That's enough.
It worked.
Let me see him.
That's why she got mad. Why is she mad that we can kill him?
Mimir,
Is that her
you
man?
there?
Yes.
Oh, who was that?
Oh. Hello, Freya. Been a long time. You
Ah,
look well.
it is
What
Freya.
I did for them. As far as I'm concerned,
Now
that
she has a
suits you
name.
better.
I was okay.
Oh, if I could.
I'm not gonna lie. I was sitting there thinking, I was like, what? Is it like Freya or something? You know, because we're in the woods and she's a witch, blah, 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 and she knows all the gods. And that's why she doesn't want him to die.
Your Majesty.
Well, obviously she
forgive
cares.
me. Had I known the witch in the woods was Freya herself, I never would have suggested this.
Freya? The goddess Freya?
You didn't know either? Sorry.
When word gets out that Mimir is free, the wrath of Odin won't be far behind.
You are God.
The immortal guy is her
Odin was a
son.
Vanir once, yes, but no longer.
Yeah, I
I
can.
think it's important to
I'm
tell.
caught up now. You know what I mean? Especially after we found out that she's
Are
Freya.
you really going to lecture me about that?
We are leaving, boy.
But
Now.
So that's how she
You're
knew
welcome.
all the things about him. That she knew.
why did you do that?
We cannot trust her.
Because she's a god?
Everybody taught you nothing, boy.
But she's helped us a lot.
She lied.
Some people value their privacy. Best not to judge, brother.
When I require your counsel head, I will ask.
Fair enough.
You know what's crazy though about Kratos being upset? He's mad at her for lying because she's a god, but the whole time he's been lying. But I guess that's okay because it's not.
Get me to Tyr's temple in the Lake of the Nine, and I'll get you to Jotunheim as promised.
We know the temple. What's there?
Only the last living giant in Midgard. Who better to tell us the way?
The world serpent? Wait, do you know how to talk to him?
Indeed. He speaks an obscure tongue more ancient even than these mountains. None are left in Midgard who speak it. Except, of course, for me.
You do?
It's true. You wouldn't know it to look at him, but Jormungandr is a sparkling conversationalist.
That's Jormungandr? Did they say that before? Go to the giant's horn at the bridge. Yep, that's the world serpent. They never. I don't know why I'm so slow.
No. Speak of Balder. He claims nothing harms him.
Aye, Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
Boasting of a god. Everyone has a weakness.
Not him, I'm afraid. Baldur is blessed with invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
You just said that, Mimir.
Did I?
What is the source of this power?
Well, as I recall, it involved, a spell?
Mimir?
Parts of my brain must still be coming back to life. Just need a moment to finish waking up.
Hope he's not broken.
Balder is the immortal. I remember who Balder is, but I don't.
Mimir, we're in the lake.
Perfect. Dock us near the bridge.
But I didn't know. I don't know why I didn't know that the world serpent was Jormungandr. Like I should have known. You know what I mean?
You never did tell me why Freya spit in your face.
Enough. No stories. Not while on foot. Our focus is the road.
Completely understand. I'll finish later, lad.
Even start.
How do we speak to the serpent?
There's a horn on a platform at the middle point of the bridge. Take me to it.
Finally, that horn.
Also, Balder wants to kill her. Okay, so Balder wants to kill his mom. What a wild thing.
Good. Now put my lips to the horn.
He has no lungs.
Why is he doing that?
Odin had that statue made in honor of Thor. And seeing as the world serpent absolutely abhors the fat dauber, he was probably sick of looking at it.
But doesn't that hurt?
Well, he and Thor have a bit of an unpleasant history between them. Or they will, anyway. So I guess waking up to see it was worse than the thought of lumps of solid stone passing through his gullet. You want me to ask him?
No. Our only concern is Jotunheim.
Alright.
Oh, she put a spell on him so he's never got to experience the feeling of hot and cold or the taste of food and drink, so it's understandable to crash out.
I've still got it, lads. He remembers me. Why you? Oh, no, that's not right. Mokuno Huntun Kun. Eko no Thun no Vunora. pain of your loss. He will help you.
It definitely is a reasonable cash out, but why did he do it? Like what? Or is that explained?
Curious.
What is it?
Oh, nothing to be concerned about.
What is he doing?
Making sure we're headed in the right direction. Listen closely now. We need two things to get us into the land of the giants. First, we need to learn the travel rune that opens realm travel to Jotunheim. Second, we need to carve that rune into the special gateway.
That one of the people we first met you?
Correct. Except the giants, in their infinite wisdom, saw to it that no ordinary chisel would do the job. Only the tip of a magical chisel opens that gate. Luckily, I know where it is, and it's not far.
He looked kind of mad for a moment there.
Now that, he thought I said you were friends of Odin. You'll forgive me. Never spoken the ancient tongue sober.
Never spoken the ancient tongue sober. He thought we said
Wait,
we're
look.
friends of Odin.
The water's dropped even further. You can see more of the realm towers and statues. I even see new places to explore along the shore.
Where is this chisel?
Find me a boat, and we'll go from there.
What's interesting is the snake is supposed to be the son of Loki. Is Jormungandr the son of Loki? Oh, but he did just say something about that. He said something like, "Oh, this guy hates Odin, or he will," or something like that. You know what I mean? Or like, oh, he doesn't. Oh no, it was about Thor. He said he hates Thor because like he fights him, or I mean, he will fight him. As in, like, it hasn't happened yet because they exist outside of time. So that still means that there is a possibility for Jormungandr, if he is Loki's son, to still be Loki's son. Right? Jormungandr. The World Serpent. Norse mythology. Realm of Midgard. He's the son of the god Loki. And the great brother of the great wolf Fenrir. So, existing at a time, that means that they will see each other, right? So, or they will be enemies, and they are currently not yet enemies. So, Loki's, which just means that Thor's just hates his nephew. And that's probably why Atreus is like, wow, I know he's talking to me, I can feel it, but I don't know what he's saying.
So
Also,
when we
you're
get to the
about to
boat,
get the chisel in the
we
next
can either look
generation.
for that special
Then you can
chisel
open
now,
vaults.
or go exploring for a little while.
What's a vault?
I'm happy with whatever you want to do.
That head's just bouncing around and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, the least you get it done. Also, why is all Loki's kids monsters?
Keep rowing towards the statues.
I think it's because Loki only lays with monsters. You know what I mean?
Mimir, you never did tell me why Freya spit in your face.
Well, she blames me in large measure for her present circumstances, and not totally without reason. It all goes back to the long war between the Aesir and Vanir. Prior to that, wars for the Aesir were easily won, but the Vanir had proved their equal and exacted devastating damage.
I want to finish the story.
Both sides suffered tremendous losses, and for many of us, quite frankly, war was simply no fun anymore. But a rather senseless waste of
Loki was
precious
getting
life.
giants and goddesses?
Wouldn't you
Yeah, but
agree,
Loki
brother?
himself is a giant. He's a giant god.
Precisely. Enough was enough. And at last, Odin's most brilliant advisor...
So he's just
became
mixing
determined
his
to find a
seed, you
more
know what I mean?
enlightened path. He set about to broker a peace between the
Loki's
gods.
also the guy who
Some
transforms a
convincing,
lot,
but
right?
ultimately Odin was persuaded to marry his deadliest enemy, a certain Vanir goddess, legendary not only for her fertile beauty, but her genius at the very Vanir magic that Odin had long aspired to master.
Freya married Odin? What was in it for her?
It was a sacrifice to protect her people, a selfless act of love. Truly, she deserves better than she got. But of course, there's more to that story.
I wonder what actor's gonna play Odin. I feel like it has to be a big doctor. And his daughter.
This realm too early.
Here's the Snake's son, and there's the wolf's son. Fenrir, the snake, and then his daughter is the Two-Face from Batman. Hell, she's like a demon or of the underworld.
The special chisel is ahead past this gate.
Focus up, boy.
Oh, man, these. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like him yelling like that is what's so distracting. So I'll be like doing really fine, and then you'll be like, "Watch out!" You know what I mean? And then it's just hard. I got the rear. I thought I killed him. Oh, I didn't do that. I think I do that. I feel like they don't. What they do in the game is like they have the sprint button the same. The sprint button is this, and then the auto lock button is this button, and then those are also the same buttons in order to transform.
Yes.
So whenever I look to go like look at someone and then like lock on, it's like I just instantly just fart in rage.
You who walks among the living, my beloved Gulvig calls to me. She yearns for peace, yet her remains lie in pieces. I beg of you, make my Gulvig whole again.
You want us to collect her bones? Gross.
Gulvig's Sather magic knows no bounds. She can reunite you with those you've lost.
Really? How?
Boy,
I can smell your grief, child. Rest assured, her magic is strong enough to create bridges between life and death, if only for a short while.
boy, we are leaving.
They've taken 3 of Sweet Gulvig's bones and spread them
That guy
across
is trying
the
to kill
lake.
you. Don't help
Bring
that guy.
your bones, child. Gulvig will reward you.
Got it. I assume that if there's nothing
Father?
good from the quest, Father.
Maybe we should look for those bones.
Why?
Didn't you hear him? We could talk to Mom again. If we keep an eye out
Look
while
if
we...
you wish, boy. I will not be distracted by this fool's errand.
Does Kratos ever call him son?
This chisel we seek. What is it?
Or Atreus?
Glad you asked,
No, he did call him Atreus when he's worried. Whenever he talks to him and he's a little boy.
There was a giant once named Thamur. A very giant giant. Who, despite
When
his
I did the
mountainous
quest, I
size,
didn't get
was
anything. The
without
fight
question
was
the greatest stonemason this world had ever seen. Proud Thamur hoped to one day pass his vast knowledge onto his son. But young Hrimthur had the
Call him
heart
son
of a
at the end.
warrior. Perhaps the father had too much fear in him, or the son too little. Either way, a quarrel
I just
dared
noticed the
spiral
big
into
scar on Kratos' back.
overworked stonemason.
Did he get stabbed or was he like struck by lightning by Zeus?
Hrimthur ran off into the night, feeling shame and regret. Thamur chased after his son, but in his emotional state soon found himself wandering Midgard, lost and alone. Sadly, he caught the eye of the one person he didn't want to meet alone that night, so far from home. Thor.
And what happened next?
You'll see.
You see that? What happened next? You will see. As in, like, they're all setting it up for it. Like, we're just living outside our time right now. It's almost like all things that will happen have happened.
When Thamur fell,
So all things that will be have been,
for worshipping the Vanir
and
god
still
Njord.
will continue to be.
Thor always took credit for planning
You
that
see the
one.
big giant?
The truth is, the sweaty ballbag just got lucky.
Is the big giant not? Oh, I thought the guy was talking about Fenrir for a second. I thought that's what he said when he said big giant. Is that the big giant right there? Because I'm assuming that's a hammer right there, but that looks like a hand.
A dangerous beast.
So that looks like a
We'll take
nail.
them down together.
It's a lichen. Oh my god. Stop? Stop what? Look at the mirror thing on the wall. What? Hold on.
At the ready.
This is a haymaker. Okay, oh, it said the mirror thing on the wall.
We seek a chisel.
That's a vault.
The tip of one, yes. A very, very giant.
Okay, this right here. That's a vault. But the vault.
That big crystal on the giant's ring looks promising.
Okay. But those aren't the same as. So is this not? This is a huge giant.
That didn't seem to do anything.
Brother, looks like that crystal's brimming again.
You want to open those? Oh wait, what's over there?
Neat trick, lad.
Thanks. His idea.
Turn the ring, you say. Not a man of very many words.
What happened to the survivors?
Oh. Thamur was a
Is
frost
this also
giant.
a vault?
When he died, his final breath froze everything.
He's not saying Fenrir, he's saying Fenrir? Fenrir? Get it. Oh, there we go. I'd make sure. I don't want them spawning on me.
Up there. See it?
What am I looking at?
That.
There he is.
Find the tip of that chisel. That's the magic we need.
Dang, that's a huge giant.
Enemies.
Did he get his arm cut off?
Just give the word.
Where?
Tell me when. Here we go.
I ain't seen him before.
I'm not ready.
Baldur is here. Baldur's always here. It looks like there's a ancient. Where's the ancient ice thing? Where? Oh, there it is. Why is it attacking me though? Did I hit it? Gotta make sure we hit it a couple of times before we actually go in there and put it in work so we can get maximized damage. I'm too close. Throw your axe is fine, but if you're going to hit him, punch him. I thought I had it. How would is there a different way to kill them? Well, I was like I feel like the way I kill them is pretty quick, no?
Our enemies are strong.
You can tell me if I'm wrong. I don't know how any other way to kill them. Okay, so we got the ancient rubble, which means that we can create the last little bit of armor and get that upgrade. To Baldur, right? That's what you're talking about? Because he's immune to ice damage? Because he can't feel hot or cold? So I gotta run the ones with him if I want to hit him. Okay, what is this? I saw... Maybe? Okay. Baldur is okay with axe. Or were you talking about the ancient dude? The one that I just destroyed with this throwing? I didn't even notice that he was taking less damage.
Now I'll find light crystal. Wonder what it's for.
Ooh.
What does it say?
Sir, to Njord we offer back the sea's bounty.
Ah, yes. It was believed that Njord calmed the winds and seas for the fishermen. For that, they loved and worshipped him here.
Okay, up. Do we wanna... I don't know if that's was supposed to do. But, okay, going back to this. Going back to this. We don't wanna move on yet.
Hey, hardened road tree sap. That's handy.
Where? Oh. That's easy.
That did it.
What do I need this for? Chop boulder up. No worries, no worries. And this. What's this? Dust of the Realms. I'll be back. Give me a second. My ears are starting to tickle and whatnot. Plus, I need some water because I just woke up from a nap. All right, my bad. MT, what's going on? Wagwan. Hey, everybody, I just here. When I'm folding clothes. You know what, MT? Let me tell you something. You're better than me. My wife and I just started to try to implement this thing where, so she hates putting away laundry. And I hate folding laundry. Right? So we got to figure that part out, right? The problem here now is who's going to put laundry in for us to be able to get onto this pattern. And that's where we're at. So we decided that we're going to start like every day, like do it at least for a solid hour of both of us just doing laundry together. So normally it would be like either or, like, or I'm going to do my own laundry. You know what I mean? Because I would prefer to do my own laundry. Because I don't want to ask my wife, hey, where's my blue sweater? You know what I mean? All right, I just know where my blue sweater is because I do my own laundry. Does that make sense? But you're better than me. So props to you for doing your laundry. Okay, and we do want to put one of these on, right? Resistance to... We want to put that on at least. Right? Because we're in the frost area. Okay, Chris. Now's your time to shine. What's in his head? Like, that's a hammer, obviously. But then why... He just has like a spike broken off from his skull. Oh, is that another one right there? Hold on. I got it. How's that one go? Oh, there it is. Was that? No, one more. Was that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Now there's one more.
Atreus, follow me.
Guess who's trans? That is a very dangerous question to ask me. I don't know. I'm trans now, Pops. Congratulations. I don't think... What do you say? I'm gonna be honest. Call me ignorant, okay? What do you say to that? Because, like, I've always never been good at that, right? Like, I've had friends come out of the closet to me, and I just sit there and I stare at them. Because, like... Okay. You know what I mean? You were gonna change your name, but Do you have a very, like, neutral name? And by neutral, I mean, like, Jordan. Sam. You know what I mean? Alex. Sorry about that. No, don't worry. Don't be apologetic for anything. I've just never known what to say to that. Like, I'm being completely serious. Like, I'm almost 30. So, as you can imagine, you know what I mean? Like, I lived in Washington for years. And so when people would tell me this kind of stuff, like anything regarding someone's sexuality or like who they are as an individual, yada, 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 all these things, I don't know what to say. It's like... That's cool. Let's move on now. We could talk about what we were just talking about. You know what I mean? Or do I have to say something like sentimental, like I'm so proud of you for coming out to me? It makes me feel honored to be your friend. Because maybe it's just me, but people can do what they want to do. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to be gay, well, transgender. You want to believe in a God, you don't want to believe in God. I don't, whatever you want to do is what you do. It doesn't mean you're going to be different. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean you have to be different. You're still you at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Lil Wayne once said, no, that's the wrong song. No, that's the right song. No, it's the wrong song. Well, who said that? The guy that wrote the Dougie song. You just do you, and I'ma do me. But yeah, the chisels in the giant's head. But nonetheless, me, whether you are trans or not, you are still welcomed here. Okay? It does not... I shouldn't say it doesn't matter, because it does matter to you. And that is very important, that you are able to express who you are as an individual. I just want you to know that no matter what you say would ever like realistically change my opinion about you. And I mean that like wholeheartedly. You could be like, man, Pops, I killed like 14 people on Thursday. I'd be like, word? Were they bad people? You know what I mean? I'm a very I'm a simple guy. Did I miss? I'm not gonna lie, I did not see that. I think that should be it. I'd say it doesn't matter the concept of feeling like one doesn't belong because everyone would be welcome unless they were some very that's basically it. Increases all damage. But I am happy you are now comfortable with who you are. Is that See, I'm stuck because it's nothing you did too. It's nothing you did. I'm not very good at this kind of stuff. Like, I was thinking about it and I was having a conversation with my wife. Like, because you never know. What if my kid were to come out to dad and say they were, they now identify as they or they're transgender now? Would I respect? What would I say to them? Probably the same thing I would have said to them if they didn't tell me. What do you guys want to do for dinner? You know what I mean? But I feel like that's probably insensitive because they're gonna be like, I just came out to you, and I'm gonna be like, okay. What do I do then? I don't know. I'm not making any sense. I made sense. Didn't I? Did I lose? Did I not make sense? I feel like I made sense. I'm sorry saying that was a little bit... like I said, I'm so stuck that I'm stuck. Like, when I tell you that I get so... what you did... Let me tell you something. What you did to me was you made me uncomfortable. Because I don't know how to handle situations like this. Because even though I am 29 years old and considered an adult, I am not an adult, okay? I need adult help, okay? Because you said something to me that I'm like... The person in me just wants to be like, all right. But then you told me. So now I'm like, okay, I can't lack empathy here. I need to care because I do care to an extent, but I need to show you so you don't feel dismissed by me. So now I'm stuck. You know? So it's not your fault. You didn't do nothing. Like, oh, now you know, right? So like you can come back and see this moment, right? And then as I start to grow and other things start to happen in the channel and more people start to come by and they start saying things, you guys know every single thing or will know everything that is going to make me weird. You didn't either. But yes, I will stop saying things out of left field.
How are we getting down there?
Don't worry about it. Speak what's on your mind. You know what I mean? I feel personally that it is probably not. It's not gonna be fun for me to try to like dance around these situations, but it is probably gonna be hilarious for you guys, and I don't mind. I don't get angry easy, unless your name is Nelson and you keep wearing my t-shirts to school and then leaving them outside and then telling me that you didn't wear my t-shirts to school.
Did you?
Do not act so surprised.
Oh, no offense, brother, but I don't even think Thor with Mjolnir in hand could get through that much ice.
I will say right now, Jesus hates me in Warframe.
Boy.
I got him. That's what that is? Oh, wait. Oh, why is he so fast? Oh my gosh, I gotta block that. I charged up way too hard. Not right now, Jesus RNG. Jesus is a joke about any game with Chancellor Smith not going in your favor being against you. So I was gonna say something about that, right? I am very I want to say I'm very religious to the point where I believe in a God, right? I will always believe in a higher power. However, not religious enough to believe in the Bible. I don't know what the words of that was, but it's like yada yada yada. There's a lot to explain there. I feel like I can't unpack that where I'm playing playing this game. That's gonna be like a whole conversation for like another day. When someone actually asks me. I'm not agnostic. Like I got alpha preference, I say that. Oh. Well. Oh, there's two of them. What's the other one's level? Level 2. How come he's getting on them so easy? But it takes me forever. I go rant about that. I'm a little myself. My only thing is, like, long story short. Hold on. Long story short, the Bible doesn't make any sense to me personally because the way the Bible is written, it says Adam and Eve were created 10,000 years ago, which seems awfully short. You know what I mean? Like, I could believe in the like Jesus being the son of God when I believe that, right? But the way the Bible portrays some of the stories to me feels like a little bit like kind of out of place. Especially with like they're having like technology that date or not technology, like history that dates back to like, you know, 10,000 BC, etc. Which means that doesn't have to line up. Even from youth, that's a little weird. You take more science or religion as me being a game lore fanatic. I look multiple sides always. I believe in blind faith. Don't get me wrong. It's hard to get into because, like, I believe most of the stuff that Christian religion says. And I don't know what I'm talking about. It's probably because we're playing God of War. But I believe a lot of the stuff that the Christian religion says. However, I can't call myself a Christian. Like, I've read every single book in the Bible from front to back. And I've studied a lot of religions. Let's just say that. So I believe there's some God. Though my roots stick to Christianity, I just do. I get you. To an extent. That's to an extent.
Looks like we got him.
Oh, it's Sindri? If we take the chisel out of him, does he like... Did Thor kill him? Man, he's so big. Pause.
Wow, that was something, that fight.
Yeah, so if
Here,
all
catch.
be fake, it'd be the way of the world.
That was a
would be
waste of
most,
a perfectly
almost
good
How were you not
everything
seen?
could be like a scam.
There is
or
nowhere
something.
here to hide.
Yeah, Thor killed him.
That. It's a little trick my people.
I need to clip that if I remember later.
Special way of not being
Don't
seen.
clip it.
You can be invisible?
More like I can step into the realm between realms.
Because you won't need it later.
And your mind doesn't understand what it's seeing, so it sees nothing at all. That's how we avoid ever having to actually use the weapons we craft. It doesn't seem to work on dragons, though.
Your brother wanted to know if you're getting enough to eat. I guess I could tell him you are.
Brock was asking about me? Was there meat on his breath?
What?
You let him touch this again.
Who made it? That's the real question. You tripping? Those T-shirts were mine. Oh,
Come on now.
someone's a little far back in the stream. Oh, here, hold on. I gotta go tell him that he probably paused.
So that's
At
how
least I
Brock
heard
was
that
in
part
Kentucky
now.
right after
But I
the
said that
war.
part like 20 minutes ago. I'm pretty sure. any money on my card. I gotta move money, so I need my phone. Yeah, that's why you're bothering me.
I didn't even come in here, man.
Fuck, huh?
Yeah, I was calling you, hurry up with it.
That's why you're always, I don't even like you.
I'm your favorite sibling.
That's not even true.
It's 100%.
I have no siblings.
This is so like you.
What? Oh, the disabled thing?
Not even just that. This right here.
What does it say?
Cat.
Oh. You had mail here from Ada County.
I just saw it.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, you're on the stream, so I can wait for you. I don't know what it means. I was gonna ask you.
Oh, let me see.
I asked Madison, but
Let me see. Oh, from other. I gotta switch this to this account. From this account. I'll just put $60 in there. You can bring me back 10. Yes. Actually, don't even bother bringing the money back. Oh my gosh. I don't want you to. That's how much I hate you.
do that mean that if I send them the letter or whatever the fuck that they gonna give me that money back, or they'll say that they saying I could ask for it back, but it's no guarantee to give it back to me.
You did your taxes?
Yeah.
Did you do them yourself?
Did I do that myself?
Yeah.
I did, yeah.
You gotta not say yes to the grocer tax. That's just giving money back to them. That's like $300 that you're losing out on.
So that's what it's for.
No, that's not what this is for. This is basically saying, let me admit this. But this is basically saying that you owe money to the court. Oh, shoot. Thank you. Can you close Daddy's door?
Sorry, I accidentally got in your stream. Only a little.
What'd you say to me?
Sorry, I accidentally got in your stream. It was only a little.
Oh no, you're fine.
Hey, come.
Oh, come here. Let me show him your hair. Close the door. Just close the door. Close the door. So, here, turn around, look at Dad. Cause I just want to show him the back of your head. But look. I don't know. Hold on. Can I see this? Okay. Don't look. You see this? Right? Then we got her like these little antennas, right? That's me. Okay. Okay, that's it.
Video. Oh, it's Cecilia's bun turn.
What's her? What do you mean it's her bun? No, I didn't do her hair though.
Yeah, it's him first. Daddy didn't do my hair. You want to separate the bun though. Why? I love your sister did.
That's
Hi,
different.
Dad.
Hi.
I said bye.
Oh, bye. Why's your mom staring at me? What do you want? Okay. Well, bringing up a random subject in MMOs, Warframe has the depth of numerous resources to farm and grinds, while Fallout 76 feels like the last game they released, so it feels less like an MMO and rather a better Fallout 4 MMO. What are you talking about? Fallout 76?
You step between realms.
Okay, now shush.
Was that a good game?
Complete silence for this.
I thought the idea of it was going to be good.
There you go.
Oh?
Let's do it.
What do you mean, oh? Oh, there's armor. Smoldering Ember. And this armor is yellow. Is that legendary? Yellow was better than blue and better than purple. Right? Or does yellow come before purple? Is that stuff on the Ghoul update now? I haven't played it. I did not have the waist armor, right? And that's what I was looking for. That's what I was saving up for, right? Where is it? Belt of the Ancients.
This looks amazing.
Obtain the Ancient Armor set. Okay. Retaliation of Fire, Magma Shield, Aura of Fire. Oh! Okay, that's another rip. With Smoldering Ember. Let's do that. Let's upgrade this.
I don't suppose you could try keeping that clean?
And then we'll go to the wrist. We'll we'll go to the waist. We'll upgrade that.
Fine piece of work. If I say so myself.
Oh, technically Fallout doesn't have such a world event for people who just join and get loot easily. I remember like looking at some people and people that have been playing Fallout like it never went out. Like it's always been in, and the people would be there like
there
being
is
like
something else to tell you.
high levels. Some new players pretty much get carried and learn to do decent themselves pretty quickly. Okay, so basically like the max levels carry.
Can you guess it?
Knowing you, it doesn't involve
I
standing
have a
around
favor
here.
to ask. Just
Correct.
a small favor,
But
really.
how do we move forward?
Do you remember the dagger you gave me?
The dagger stabbed into the Reaver's back? His own son killed him? Yeah, I haven't forgotten that one.
Well, I traced it to a group of Reavers that operate out of the Northree stronghold. I'd wager that's where they took their haul from Fafnir's storeroom, along with that whetstone that I could use to help you.
Okay, we'll do that quest after. And what else? Are they all vitality? Are they all singles? Okay, here's some doubles. Sounds like my son's crying. Increases resistance. Health burst.
Another treasure hunt. Pointless.
Well, not if Sindri really can make us better equipment with that whetstone.
There's something for the rings.
The Reaver's son. He murdered his father.
This is what I'm looking for. What does that even do? He sucks. Oh my gosh, dude, can he not hit? Why did you miss all of those? Is that me? Is that my fault? There we go.
Careful! My shop's right here!
Yeah. My character on PC is only 113, but the max level for full build is 50. So once you get past that, the point, if I can get all the cards for other build ideas. When does it get broken?
Heading into that building?
Yes.
You think there's something inside that'll help us break the ice and get to the chisel tip?
No.
I'll keep thinking.
Ready yourself.
Are you kidding me? He's one of those.
I'm ready.
Ooh. Oh my gosh, how am I supposed to do this? I'm so confused. Hold on. I'll figure it out. Oh. Maybe? I see.
Here, take this.
I see. What is that?
Switching.
Alright. Alright. Can I do this? Does this help? No. Oh, that one's the wrong way. Is he not a... Get up, Atreus.
Sorry, not ready.
No, Atreus. Why? Why'd he do that? Do you do good damage and stuff like that with recent buff to almost every weapon? It feels almost all things seem even easier from the
What do we
get-go.
do with that?
We will show it to the dwarves.
Lemire, you knew this place? Before?
I came here on a diplomatic mission once, trying to broker a peace between Asgard and Vanaheim. That war. So many lives lost. What I didn't know was Thor had already gone on a killing spree of giants.
What did the giants have to do with the war between the gods?
Nothing at all. That's the tragedy of it. They took no
Awesome.
side in that madness. But Odin's paranoia is surpassed only by Thor's lust for blood.
That sounds about right. What do you mean? Okay, am I supposed to? Am I missing something? Oh wait, hold on. Those symbols, blah blah blah. It's a upside down flag, a flag, and a T. My where am I taking this? Five. Oh, I see. Oh. I see, okay. I think I got it. That's a lot. Okay, that's not it. Okay, can I aim from here?
Huh.
No. Okay, but there has to be a way. But what is the way? Oh wait, is that simple? I think it is that simple. I think I was gonna figure that out. I'm never gonna use it. You know what? Is Chris still here?
Huh.
Because when do we get the second weapon? Or because I thought we got the twin blades, whatever. I thought it was gonna be like at least halfway through the story. We've been, I don't know, 10 hours in or so. And we're still not there yet.
Another crystal. Just give the word.
At least from what you know. That war games can be long.
Huh. What now?
Okay, so that's supposed to do something. But do I gotta turn it? Yeah, I need this over here. That doesn't make any sense. That a belt? Okay. When I activate it, it just blows up. But I need to move it so I can activate it, right? Oh wait.
Ooh, you got most of it.
Sometimes I just gotta think. Hello, puppy, hello.
Well, a stealthy plan it is not.
Now we must free the other strap.
We do?
Long time no see, LOL puppy. I feel like I haven't seen you since what game did we play?
Why are we going up?
Was it-
What we need is all the way down there.
Think.
Well, the chisel tip is under thick layers of ice, so melting it won't work.
Correct.
And there weren't any shattered crystals nearby for me to shoot, so that's not an option.
Correct.
That just leaves smashing the ice. We need something ridiculously heavy to... Oh, I get it now.
Good.
Speaking, you shall return. Boss fight I had pops. Yeah, where were you, Chris? We were talking about you.
How are we going to turn the hammer so it lands near the chisel tip?
Not possible. We cut it free, write it down, and figure out what comes next after.
So your plan involves a whole bunch of luck.
You are welcome to suggest a different one.
He says luck. It's Kratos. Kratos doesn't need luck. He's not the god of luck. He's gonna declare war on the hammer, and anything is possible with war on hammers. We're eating. Where's she eating?
What now?
Hold tight.
He might be strong, but he's just not as strong as he used to be.
Some plan seems ill-advised.
Jump!
That didn't work. It only fell little ways.
Because eating empanadas, you're forgiven. I'll be okay with anybody who ignores me for empanadas. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be okay with anybody ignoring me for food.
There's a sand bowl, but how do we get to it?
We cannot.
I just got hit with a low battery. How much is low? %. That is very low battery. But I feel like 9% is 9%'s problem.
Boy, over here.
You know what? Why doesn't he just jump down and walk up?
What does it say?
When time
I remember
itself
a lot of things.
is
9%
destroyed,
feels deadly
the
low.
Lord-
I know it does feel deadly low. However, I don't really want to plug it in. Maybe I can here. Hold on. I think if I plug it in this way, it should still register as charging and not disconnect. Can you guys still hear?
Path is retrograde.
Yes, you guys can still hear.
Retrograde?
And my thing is still
Backwards?
charging.
Those symbols. The seasons?
Yeah, but the order's all jumbled. Shouldn't it be winter, spring, summer, autumn?
Why start with winter?
It's from a song Mother used to sing.
Don't I know that one? Winter that
Quiet, head.
doesn't like music either. Got it.
There.
Var, house, vetter, summa. No, that wasn't right.
Do I have to? I don't even know what these things say. Hold on, I can guess. That's winter. It's winter, spring. That should be spring. Summer. Fall.
There.
Vetter, var, summa, house. It didn't work, but I know that's the order in the song Mom sang.
Am I wrong? Winter? Is that not spring? What is winter? What if they're just backwards? Spring. Summer. Summer, fall.
There.
House, summa, var, vetter. Yes.
Atreus. That word.
Thola. It means endure.
Try it.
Thola.
That was a good guess.
Well done, lad.
Write it again.
Thola. We're rising! The energy's lifting the platform.
Keep writing.
Thola. Thola. Thola.
Head. How is this possible?
I guess temporal magic. Dangerous stuff the High Vanir gods used to play around with. The ability to freeze time. Happened to be a favorite of Njord himself, in fact.
Used to. Why did they stop?
Well, turns out stopping time keeps the sun and moon from streaking across the sky. Unfortunately, it does not stop the wolves that chase them, always looking to sink their teeth in. After that, they decided it was best to leave time alone.
Oh.
I can't get to the boat! No, Mother!
What do you mean he couldn't get to the bowl? He could have just been on the bowl. He didn't have to. That would be good.
Right side, more along.
trying. I'm trying. They just keep coming back.
It's clear.
Back to writing before the floor collapses.
Oh my gosh.
We're blasting it.
Is that it?
Look, the energy's lifting us. It's halfway empty.
Dude, why is he running? Ain't no way. Oh my god. He's gonna do that the whole time. Are you kidding me? I'm at the top. I'm at the top. Oh, what was that? Solar flare? I'm a crap. I'm fighting. Oh. Where's she? Where's she?
Look, we're almost to the top.
I feel like that was like a very like weird place to use it, but I feel like I needed to do it there. Because holy cow. Did I mess up?
The ball dropped away.
Jump!
Did I need to hit them before it happened so the bowl didn't drop?
You did
Or
well.
did I just light it?
Thanks.
The boy.
Just having a little fun, you big grump.
Well, there it is. How are we going to get it free?
A push.
But
Trust me. Ready. Dig in and push with everything.
yes, sir.
Atreus isn't gonna help. Like, on what planet does Atreus help him push? Like, I understand Atreus is a god, but I don't think he has Kratos level strength.
How do we get down?
We jump.
Really?
Come. Do not panic.
Why would I panic?
I have you.
You're cracked. You know that?
You're cracked.
Good. We should keep moving.
That's wild how we just stopped that from falling on them. Crack means crazy.
Give the man credit. He
Oh.
has a talent for destroying things.
Remember that head.
Never leaves my mind.
What's that one meme that people? So my name is Justin, yeah. And people kept talking to me about this one meme, like, "Hi, my name's Justin. I'm cracked at Fortnite." So I thought being cracked was a good thing.
That was me trying to say I'm leaving.
What?
That was me trying to say I'm leaving, but you looked at me like I was stupid.
Oh, what was in the bag?
This is trash.
Oh, word.
I'll see you later.
Later.
Well, if we find him, I'll get the kid right. What is the matter with you?
Magni?
I smell it, Wolf. Find him.
Father.
Not now.
They whisper not now, and then he just oh. So they're going for the dwarf right now, so we should probably go. But the thing is, what I think is wild is how they see me doing all this stuff and they hear us all.
Those were the guys we saw with Baldur. His nephews?
That's my friend just,
Magni
and he's cracked at Fortnite. My guy.
Mother always said
I
the
don't- I
Aesir were
don't-
the worst of gods, and Thor was the worst of the Aesir. Guess he's a terrible father too.
They are no longer children. They have no excuse.
Will Sindri be okay?
They'll
Where am
never
I?
even see him.
Oh, I was locked behind voice. Well, I also think it's crazy that I could smell dwarves. Like, do they have like a distinct odor? Someone telling Kratos to be stealthy when it works because he would just attack his.
Ah, the great dining hall. Envy of all
Yeah, it is,
Midgard.
yeah.
Funny. I remember there being
He
a
has, like,
massive
no-
candelabrum. Really livened up the place.
There.
Ah, yes. You just can't help but break things, can you?
I'm not Amy. Can I pick this up somewhere?
Memory serves, the Jarl's throne was just on the other side of that wall of ice.
Sometimes I'm just good at video games. Oh, what is that? Oh! Okay. No? So do you think dwarves have a smell because pigs have a smell because they roll in their excrements? What is a pig? You call them dwarves pigs?
Just get fast out. There's no way to reach it.
Is there anything else? Slightly cracked? That's slightly cracked. Am I dumb? I saw him too.
Ready yourself, boy.
Well, I assume that I had to fight him anyways, right? just because the ability is long. Because like Troll's the poof warrior.
You got him.
I wasn't worried. Okay. And now there as well, right? I thought I picked this up. What is this? Oh, they're not bad.
Watch your back!
But I could have swore when they were like getting locked up that they were all injured. If you see there, blue, use your fist. I mean, you did say that, but I was more so talking about like the stun capability. Oh my god! Like I didn't know stunning was like overpowered, but it feels overpowered. Now give him one of these. Give him one of these. Yeah. Okay, I think that was a little too much.
I think we can get through there.
Isn't that Loki's helmet too? Or is that like the helmet of the giants? Which is why the Loki always wears those? Makes sense.
Something ahead.
See, lad, he's fine. Thought it best to vanish when Thor's idiot sons showed up. Very well. To business.
Ugh. Samara's. I need Smoldering Ember. And I still have no idea where to get that. I almost feel like we should have taken a detour and gone to like some magma place first to get so we can get all those magma upgrades and then come back. But all of these requirements are just Smoldering Ember this, Smoldering Ember that.
Sometimes the best purchase is the one we don't make.
What do you think he tastes like? That werewolf looks tasty. What do you probably a gamey? I can see a gamey taste. Probably tastes like he stinks. You know what I mean?
Focus on your damn. You quit that shit. I mean it.
Magma and moldy.
Away. Maybe. Uncle hasn't seen straight in years. As long as father believes him, I'll do it. You will stop talking. Focus and help me find them. Can't disappoint father. Smack you, boy. No, we cannot disappoint father. Now keep looking.
Hurry, brother. We may get a piece of the chisel and be gone before they even notice.
I guess not.
Boy.
Surrender. The All-Father demands it.
No.
Then you fight Baldur.
Good. This fight is mine, boy. Go.
And where do you think you're going? Oh no, brother. The little freak's got a bow. What are we gonna do?
Whoa, why is he's literally fighting?
Tell me what to do.
He's literally fighting a boy. Yep. And that boy, ooh, get him. Imagine though, like Atreus doesn't know that he's a god, but he's out here. He's out here just fighting gods like he's been doing it his whole life. Like he was born to do it.
I can't remember the last time we faced an actual challenge. Or we call this a challenge. An old man and this stillborn lad.
Okay, one of them has a shield, the other one doesn't. I feel like maybe, but this one did attack.
All your fingers.
I just want to. I don't want to fight that one. I want this one.
Unbelievable. You mean to oppose the might of that? You've got some father, kid. I must feel bad for you.
Let's see. What's happening?
Stay behind me, boy. Why do you hunt us? What does Odin want?
Don't know. Don't care. Come here, Hanny. You done holding Daddy's hand.
Shut up! Don't call me that!
Whoa! I didn't see him.
Can't believe you blasted this long. Those skinny little arms can barely lift a bow.
I said shut up!
Calm yourself.
Looks like they need another lesson. Oh, more than happy to teach, brother. I'm on.
The guy's crazy though. He's like out here hitting the. He's out here breaking Atreus and then being like, oh man, I feel good. Like that. He'll hit Atreus and then he'll be like, oh, get up, Atreus. Oh, I'm gonna die. I need that. I got him blocked up now, right? What? Oh, you got him.
I'll take this small one.
Okay. I gotta. That's not what I wanted. Do this thing again.
She cut up your face so you knew about her.
Don't talk about my mother!
Don't talk about my mommy.
He was right there.
Grimlath, trying to rile you up.
That was wild. I missed him. I thought I saw someone in front of us.
Sorry, overstepped, yeah?
Heads up,
He didn't cut. He just. Was it because I was blocking? He just came in here.
Stop it!
Boy, stay focused.
I'll take the run.
Oh my gosh. Now, this is what it's gonna be like. Is there any more HP?
Atreus.
I don't. I don't have the HP for this stuff anymore. They're faking me out. They're making. I feel like this is when I should have used the Odin, the Thor. What do you call it? Not Thor forward. What do you call it? Dang it, dude. What kind of Kamehameha wave was that? Oh my gosh. I was so close. Yeah, the rage, the... Oh. I don't know how I dodge. Do I block those? I can probably block those. That's probably what it is. I could have been blocking a lot of this and I haven't been. Yeah. That do anything?
Looks like they need another lesson. Oh, more than happy to teach, brother. Oh, no shit.
I'm like... There we go.
A weak showing.
That's one.
Well, kids, your mother must have been some whore to lay with the likes of him.
I'll kill you!
Oh my gosh. One of the people Mama did today. Why is he still fighting? Oh.
How did you? You have no idea. You son of a bitch!
Okay, so I get it. So we killed his brother, and he was confused that we killed his brother because he did not know that we are a god. So to him, we're just a mortal, a regular dude who just killed his brother.
No. It hasn't.
Boy.
The coffin, the blood. The boy's sick, he needs Freya.
No.
Steady.
I'll be all right.
There you go, lad.
I'm fine, see?
We should keep an eye on him.
He was probably so confused too. He tried to fight the God Slayer and got stabbed in his face.
Enough?
Should do. With that, we can carve the travel rune to Jotunheim. Get you where you need to go. Incidentally,
you
all
gotta
those magically
treat
sealed
Kratos
doors
like
we've
Mike
seen
Tyson,
can now
don't
be
mess with him.
unlocked. Like that one round the corner. You can get through that door there now that you got the chisel.
Find the binding point. That's pretty easy.
You killed Magni.
That he did.
He was a god. But you killed him.
Minor Aesir, perhaps. But I.
And his father's Thor.
Not minor. Not minor at all, him. This will not go over well in Asgard.
I defended us. Nothing more. I fear no judgment.
Judgment, no. But if vengeance is any concern.
Do you fight Thor in this game? I've slayed many a god. No. Next game. Oh, there's one.
Hey, Sindri. Could you take a look at this?
Honestly, I don't have much else going on right now.
Okay, there should be one more. But we'll just talk to Sindri really fast, I guess. And then we'll proceed.
Wait, we were here before. But which way back?
So what brings you around, friends?
Did I not take his quest?
The travelers. Oh, disgusting. Smelly, covered in God knows how many little beasties, but gorgeous armor. Let's see if I can't make something more sanitary. Yes? What speaks to you?
Okay. I got something for the axe, I thought. Upgrade Leviathan axe.
Now, watch where you throw this thing. Now don't be a stranger.
Progress the main game. What you mean? Let me... Let me find this thing. There's only one more thing that I gotta break, right? So I should be right here. Oh wait. Progress the game and defeat Balder. I'll do that. I'll beat Balder before I go to bed for sure. But tell me where this N is. It'll make the game go faster for both of us. Did I pass?
I see something up there.
Where? Where are you looking? Should be close though. I'm aware it's close. where is close. You know what I mean? Is it? That would have been my guess. Do I gotta cheat? How far into the game am I? I don't even know what those things are called though, so I can't even cheat if I wanted to. Oh, that is. Isn't that crazy how I was just about to cheat? A shard from Hell's Glaciers. That's Loki's daughter, right? The charm of the Infinity Storm. You're about to look it up for me? Thank you for Chris for being a ride or die.
Once you retrieve the whetstone, please take utmost care while handling it. It is a priceless relic, after all.
Alright.
I don't think the lad's doing too well.
I'm fine.
If so, then keep up.
Go back to the chest. What chest? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
I just realized. Magni didn't come back to life.
Is interesting. It's known the Aesir find their own way to Valhalla. No Valkyrie escort, no processing at the gates of Helheim. That may be significant.
I already found the last thing. Was that what you're talking about? Yeah, no, I already got it. Like it was up there or something, like on this. I already went down and opened the chest, if that's what you were trying to say. I don't know if you missed that part. I thought you were telling me there's another chest. But there's a chest right there. I don't think I saw that before. Yeah, the video up. Sometimes I guess I just gotta look hard enough. Stop giving up so easy, you know what I mean? Alright, now we can proceed. And we'll fight Baldur. This is a maze. So I gotta go grab that thing from the other room and bring it in here. Can I even bring it in here? This fight is one of your favorite fights in the game. This fight for Baldur doesn't hype me up. I'd be surprised.
Look, Magni the Giant's What is this place?
Fishermen would bring their day's catch into this port and use that contraption to send some of it directly to the Jarl's main kitchen. The rest was sorted and sold.
There is an exit under the thumb. Find a way across.
I feel like before we can continue, there's gonna be a crystal. Oh, there we go. I knew it was. There's always something. You just never know what you're looking for until you find it, right? Oh my gosh, stop coughing, my guy. Where are you? Get over here. Oh, Atreus. Oh, Atreus. Oh, we're aiming here, right? Oh. Look, he has black lung. He's about to have a black eye, too. The way he was missing those shots. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so that's good to know. I can freeze that.
There is an opening.
I can get it.
That's crazy. It's honesty.
There's a path to the exit on the other side.
Like, why do I gotta tell him what to do? Hold on. I probably gotta get on him on the boat. I start cranking it. Pause. Am I missing? Okay.
There's a rope up here.
Okay. I'm assuming right there. I just whiffed that. Can I not freeze in place? Holy cow. That aim was atrocious. Pops, don't talk to me about my aim. I thought I was hitting it, I'm not gonna lie. Did I miss something? Oh, I see what I missed. I'm a fool. I gotta go back because I was looking at Warframed. You don't gotta go back. If anything, Chris doesn't know what he's talking about. Oh my gosh. This time it can't be atrocious. I'm aiming, right? Oh.
I think that did it.
I went back and watched all of it. I gotta say, the third time's a charm. Hey, whoa. So that's what happens when. Okay, so where is it? Am I wrong? So the thing about it is like, right? And the other one's down here. Well, that's wrong. There we go. Look further back. Trust me. Don't trust him.
Back up under his palm. We're almost there.
I'm supposed to be going up. I'm supposed to be going up that way. So that means there's something over here. Oh, I was already here. Bro, trying to find a stud on the wall. You gotta feel around.
Wish Mom were here.
I'm the kind of person, though, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm looking for a stud on the wall, instead of using my stud finder, I'm gonna put 17 holes in my wall before and then miss every single one, and then try to figure out where the stud is, and then realize that I've been drilling past the stud because I was just going
You
around
have come
it.
a long way.
Thanks.
We get back on the boat.
What now then? Maybe Freya ought to have a look at the boy.
No, I feel better now. I just needed to catch my breath. Where do we go next?
Well, now that we've got the giant's chisel,
Does it feel that?
we need to learn the travel route to Jotunheim, so we can carve it into that special gateway atop the peak, and open realm travel to the land of the giants.
To
You
say,
don't know it?
to stay safe, don't touch the walls by your kitchen.
The serpent
Oh no, I don't. Don't worry, I'm not.
giants had entrusted that secret
I don't.
to
I don't risk it there.
Isn't Tyr dead?
Aye.
I'm talking about the walls, other walls.
Is very much in reach. The
You might be
dwarves
confused.
built this temple, submerged in the lake for generations until our snake friend shifted his way.
Yeah, the boulder fight was
There
now.
we shall find the fabled Black Rune of Jotunheim.
We could also explore some more. We got that chisel now, and that vault isn't going anywhere.
I guess you were wrong.
Shame to waste the boat.
We shall see, boy.
Sad. I was on like you were excited for it.
Odin and Freya were ever married.
Love and hate are more closely intertwined than you might imagine. For instance, Odin hates the giants and they him. But Thor's own mother was the giantess Björgun, one of Odin's great loves.
So Thor's half god and half giant? Weird.
Once Björgun was gone, lonely ages passed for Odin. And as war with the Vanir raged, I could see what he really wanted, but he was bluster. And after no small amount of convincing, Freya agreed. For a while there, he really turned on the charm. He seemed happy. He seemed interested in making her happy. He granted her so many wishes I can scarcely recall them all. The peace held, and I truly believed all had worked out better than I could have planned. But Odin's true face showed itself again in the end.
Dew of
He
strength.
won Freya's trust, and she taught him some of her Vanir magic, another choice she would live to bitterly regret. Sadly, despite his wise counselors' best efforts to persuade him
Yeah, the
that
boulder
peace was
fight
the
is
only
one of the
true
best
path
in
to
the
stave
game,
off
low-key.
Ragnarok, Odin never let go of his obsession with Jotunheim. The taste of Vanir magic led him to new forms of experimentation and new levels of depravity.
Sounds like
Ooh, Tyr's vault is behind that magical lock.
is it probably gonna be in Tyr's fault where the fight is? There's another one. That should be it. I need to go let my dogs out to go potty pretty soon, so I don't think that my wife is going to.
I can't believe we're setting foot in Tyr's vault.
All right. So, with that said, I'll stop it right here where this part sucks, and then on Wednesday we'll come back and we'll put even more work. And I'll do more than 2.5 hours. Because I should be well rested. Holy cow, that was a lot. Anyways, yeah. See you guys Wednesday. All right. Look at that. Abrupt stops and stuff like that. There's no. I was going to do like an 8-hour stream on Saturday, and I'm so sad that I didn't. I just got super busy. But we won't talk about what we could have done. We'll talk about what we will do. And yeah, so I guess I'm gonna try to kill this lich and go back to Fallout 76. Easy day. All right, take care, y'all. Appreciate y'all for sticking through. Y'all have a great night. I'm gonna head out of here. Horrible transition, but there's an even better one right there. Good night, y'all. I gotta let all these dogs out and stuff.